I hope you'll like this song. If you do, please share it on your social media. It's called Thank You, God. Thank you, God, for showing me how you intended for my life to be. Thank you, God, for guiding me into a world where I can be just me. I love the mountains, the trees, and the streams. I love the desert and wildlife it brings. The freedom of my life allows me to roam. Wherever I go, it becomes my new home. I don't have much, but it is enough. My happiness doesn't depend on my stuff. The friends I have made are a treasure to me. These are the things that matter to me. Thank you, God, for showing me how you intended for my life to be. Thank you, God, for guiding me into a world where I can be just me. Life is exciting, not easy for sure. Fresh air and sunshine for my health is the cure. Out in God's nature where there is less strife, I am content to live a carefree life. Learning to thrive with a whole lot less. My life is full and free of stress. I love my God who has given to me beauty and wonders so amazing to see. He is my guide to where I should be. Just look around you and get out to see. God is my strength, inspiring to me. I have become who He led me to be. Thank you, God, for showing me how you intended for my life to be. Thank you, God, for guiding me into a world where I can be just me. Okay. I'm sure most of the people here have heard that song, but it's a special song to me. And today's a very special day. Bob, how are you doing?
Doing well, thank you. Doing well. I want to let everyone know that on June 22nd, it is Dee's birthday, so happy birthday, Dee.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Today's a really kind of exciting day for me. There's a lot going on. I'm going to be emotional today. I'm sorry. I try not to get too emotional on my live streams, but that was my first premiere ever. Somebody asked why I decided to do a premiere instead of a normal live stream. One thing you can do with a premiere is you can edit the really bad stuff out when you mess up. You go just like doing a video, you can kind of go through and fine tune it. So that's part of it. And I wanted to try it. Everybody's trying to do different things. I thought maybe it would be a good thing. I don't know whether people really loved it, but that's why I did it. So
okay, hang on. I think people are getting an echo from me. Is that correct?
From me or from you?
I think it's from me. Are people hearing an echo? Go ahead and type in the word echo, ECHO, if you're getting an echo from me, please, and I'll see if I can fix that. D, you were awesome. Yes, you were. Okay, I'm not seeing the word echo. No echo. You're fine now. Not
I don't hear it.
anymore. Ann Holland's got an echo. Echo from. Okay, I'm going to try and change something here. Some people are getting an echo from me.
I might have my volume up too high. I'm probably coming over pretty loud. See if that helps at all. I don't know.
Okay, testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Is there an echo or how's that? It's better now. No, no echo.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
And I'm not hearing it because I was actually hearing a little something too.
I want to say something before we start, Bob. Several people send me super chat and super stickers on my premiere. I want to thank them very much for doing that. I really appreciate you guys. Yes, I'm too emotional. I don't know if I can do this. Anyhow, first of all, happy Father's Day to all the wonderful fathers in our community, in this world. Things have gotten really hard for fathers these days, especially with the pandemic. It's hard to maintain a family under all this stress, trying to feed your families and take care of your children and your wives. And men, I give you a lot of credit because it's not easy. It is not easy these days. It's getting harder and harder. So God bless the fathers in this world, especially the good fathers that love their families and love their wives and love their children. Thank you. Okay. So I'm receiving a lot of super chats here. I don't expect that, people, but thank you. I will say I didn't see them as they come in, so let me go back real fast. I want to recognize these people. Well, for one, Blue Wave. Thank you, Blue Wave. Happy birthday, Dee. Thank you, hon. Let's see who else. Tracy Oceanfire. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I did want to say thank you to Iggy Threadgood. She sent me 100 and something, too much, on my premiere. Thank you so much. Mo Bank for your bucks. Timmy. Thank you, Tim. Thank you so much. Okay. I don't know if I missed some more, but let me place this little guy for you guys. Shoot. Hang on, I just screwed it up. Let's try it again. For some reason. So thank you all for your super chat. So one thing I wanted to do is recognize some special fathers today, Bob, and you probably know some too. But if my moderators, I'm gonna kind of work my moderators today because I didn't have time to prepare all these links. So if you have an opportunity throughout this live stream, just make sure at least these channels get mentioned one time if you can. So I want to recognize, I don't know if they're here, Nursing Our Travel Bug. They have 2 children, Bella and Will. And they're great parents and they work hard. She's a nurse, and Bill, I'm sure he does I don't know what kind of work or if he works, but I know he takes care of
he's a home dad.
Home dad. And I gotta give him credit because his children are wonderful, very well behaved, very talented. They live full time in an RV, and they're really great parents. So I want to recognize them. And I want to recognize Van City Adventures too. Van City Adventures has become a very good supporter of my channel. He has a little guy named Caden. Caden is a sweetheart. He calls me Granny D. And he always says hello when when Daryl comes on my live streams or comes on his when I'm there. Always says hello. So I want to recognize him because he's doing a great job. Every time he's doing something, he says, I got to go get Caden from school, or I have to pick him up from some kind of an event or sports or different things like that. Taekwondo or something. I don't know. Anyhow, I want to recognize Van City Adventures. Another person I want to recognize is Bomber Rush. Bomber Rush has I guess he's called Little Man. I don't know actually what his name is, but I always see Little Man. So he puts out really cute videos of his little guy. You can tell he's a very devoted father. One more person I want to mention is Griswold Family Adventures. And he's a great dad. And they do great live streams and videos. And I know there's a lot more. The last one I'm at, name by name, he doesn't have a channel, but his son does, is Papa. Fordman, a.k.a. Kenneth Oakes, is a very special young man. And thanks to Papa, he turned out the way he did with all his disabilities. Got a great attitude, great personality. He's a wonderful guy. Papa sings all the time on Victoria May Wallace's karaoke show. He participates. He shares a lot of comments when Kenneth is on live. So this man is a wonderful father. So, okay. So for all the fathers out there, Bob, you want to mention some that you
I'd like to mention two myself.
Okay.
And the first one would be Andrew with Our National Adventures, and their 4 little girls. And what a great dad he is. They're homeschooling those kids, take them all around the country. And the second one is McGuire's on Wheels.
I started to do that one. Yes.
McGuire's on Tires. Scott with his 2 little girls. Awesome people also. So there's
those kids are smart. They're so
the
smart.
last one, I'm sorry, there's one more, and that's Traveling Down the Banisters. Keith and his son. Great people also, and he's a good father to him.
And there's a lot more people, believe me. In this community, there's a lot of families. A lot of dads are really working hard to be good parents to their kids, living this life in an RV, sometimes full-time, sometimes part-time, whatever. But the bottom line is there's a lot of really good parents. So I want to play this for everybody, for all those fathers out there. If I can find the right one. Here we go. So, okay. I know there's a lot of comments. I'm going to get to them in a minute. So, happy Father's Day to all the fathers. As you can tell, guys, I've been working very hard this week preparing these kinds of things for this live stream. I never did these before. I learned how to make a short video clip for my live streams on Canva. Yes, it's a free app. You can make thumbnails, you can make logos, you can make short video clips. So I never knew that I could do that. I have been making thumbnails on it, but I just recently learned how to do a little video clip. So I hope you enjoyed those. Okay, now.
Nice.
So before I go to the next part, I want to say, if anybody out there has a special shout out for a special father that is in our YouTube community and you would like to come up and say something about them, please, I'm going to put the link in the chat for those people who want to do this. you will have to be able to be visible on the camera, and you will have to be either familiar with me or Bob. So here we go. Let me paste that in there.
And real quick, I do want to say to Ann S. She asks if Debbie and I are traveling, and yes, we are. We're doing the whole northeastern United States this summer, and we've ventured out already. We've got a video out there that shows what we're doing right now. So absolutely, we are traveling.
Mary Jones says, if you have a father, love him as much as you can. Hang on.
Yeah, I miss my father. I know that's yes.
Mine's in heaven. I
hear you, Mary Jones, and that is so true.
Absolutely.
You know, your father isn't going to last forever, and nor is your mother. So always be sure to love them both and be grateful that they brought you into this world.
Yeah. So if nobody wants to come up, I'll give you another minute or so to click on that link. I can put it back in there again.
We're asking people to, if you have a channel out there, if you know of a channel out there who's got a really good father, click on that link, come on up and give that channel a shout out. Let's say happy Father's Day to that father that you know out there that has a channel.
Absolutely. Sorry.
Thank you, and we will stay safe. We're going to be very careful out here.
And I want to say hello to Ann, my sister, is here today.
Oh, cool. Hi, Ann. Anna.
Annie. She's Ann Holland, yes. So I want to also thank my moderators here today. Please put your links in the chat so that people can go and check out your channels. These guys support me like crazy. I have the best moderators in the world.
We got a question. Rachel's Adventure wants to know, will you guys ever come to Idaho?
Go ahead.
Debbie and I plan on going to Idaho hopefully next summer. This summer we're doing the Northeast, and the next summer we're going to do from probably North Dakota or so over to Washington. So we're going to maybe even Michigan. We might even go as far as Michigan, as far east as Michigan, and go all the way out to Washington. But we tend to do a lot of states at a time when we travel, and so we've gone for months at a time for the whole summer. So we plan on doing the whole north, including Idaho, next summer. And what about you?
I too have two more fathers that I do want to shout out. They don't have channels on YouTube. My brother-in-law, Mike, I want to shout him out. He raised a wonderful son who is also a father, Robert. And Mike and Robert are very wonderful fathers. They raise wonderful children. They're productive. They're accomplishing things. I'm so proud of them. I do have somebody in the basement here. I'm going to bring up Charlie Grace. You ready? Here we go.
Hey, everybody.
Charlie Grace. Hey, I got Maxie's little neck collar. Thank you.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm so excited about that.
How are you doing?
Good. I'm all like disheveled. It's so hot in the South today. Oh my goodness.
It's so good to see you again.
Good to see you guys too. Hey, listen, I do want to wish everybody a happy Pappy's Day, as we call it down here. And just say there are some really cool dads out there, but I want to give a shout out to some of the special dads that are bonus dads, dads that are stepdads, dads that have really stepped up to the plate. And I want to really make a shout out to that. So I know there's quite a few people out there like that, and I just want to make sure they're recognized.
Perfect. And happy Father's Day to all you step in dads, I believe I would call that step in dads, which are really the dad. Those are the dads. You can give birth to a child. That doesn't mean you're a father.
No.
And the men that raise these children and work hard at being good parents, that's the ones we want to shout out today.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Charlie Grace.
Thank you. That. All right, y'all have a great day, and thanks so much, and we'll see everybody later.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Also, NS, we do plan on coming to Washington next summer, so that'll be awesome. We know it's a beautiful state, so very cool. And also, here's another one. 3 generations. And it's really good when you put the uppercase QQQ, makes it easier to find. Is your AC working, D? It's been hotter than normal all over the place.
It's working wonderful. It's been like 117, 118, 119 degrees. And I'm so cool. I have to turn the air conditioner off every now and then. I'm actually a little chilled right now, but you can probably hear it in the background. So I got a comment here. It says, Bach Vandy at Blue Wave Odyssey at Forever Best Friend. Also shout out to single mothers who serve both roles.
Good point.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Good point.
Yes.
Also, real quick, I want to do Anita Mayer here. My dad is 98 years old today, a wonderful, giving man who was married to my mom, who passed away last year. After 75 years, I guess they were together. So, really awesome. Thank you for that information, Anita. We're sorry to hear about your dad.
So we have a lot of comments in the chat. We're going to try to get to these. I have so much going on today. I may go over my time period a little bit, guys. I hope I don't. And I know that Marshall, Mellow Nomadic Adventures, is coming on after me. Forgive me if I go a little over. Let's see how we do. But right now we have 87 people here. So I want to recognize the questions. So
Doreen with Camping Therapy asked, did you get any cake and ice cream today?
No, I didn't. I'm all by myself right now, but I do have a friend that's coming on Wednesday. He's bringing me ice cream cake, supposedly. We'll see.
Freedom asks, have you ever been in New York State?
I have, yes. I went to New York City, and I stayed on the New Jersey side many, many years ago. I don't love New York City, but I do love upstate New York. I went to Wallkill, where they had what is that festival they had?
Where at?
Yeah, up in Wallkill, New York.
I don't know.
Anyhow, it was a big rock festival. I can't remember. Woodstock.
Oh, Woodstock. Oh, yeah.
And it was that place. It's beautiful, upstate New York. I went in the autumn, and the leaves are beautiful on the trees and everything. What a gorgeous country up there. Anyhow.
Jill Weatherly says, Dee, you look fabulous.
Thank you. Must be the bright colors behind me finally. Something. So let's see. Try to see if I have some questions or comments. I know I do, but we still have a lot to cover. And this is one you said, huh? Anita Myers? Yeah, I think you did. I commented on that. Let's see. What's the next one? I'm trying to scroll down. See if the purple tube is here. American Wanderer. I haven't said hello to everybody. I hope my moderators are saying hello to you. If I miss you, please forgive me. There's too many people in the chat to say hello to everybody. But I'm saying hello to everybody.
Gracie Seeking Adventures for the super chat.
Oh, wow. Yes, thank you so much. Okay, who else I've missed? Question. Bear with me, I'm slow. I've typed this 3 times.
Randy, happy birthday to you. This is LCT. You share this day with my daughter as well.
Okay. Actually, so I do have some questions. I'm going to stop and my sister's question. I'm go from there. Because before I do that, everybody that has a birthday in the month of June, please type the day of your birthday in the chat.
6/ and the day. You don't have to do the year. And I want to say happy birthday, Nick's Picks.
Yes, and Grumpy somebody else. We'll see it as it comes in, I'm sure. But let's see.
And happy birthday to your daughter who also shares the birthday. Happy birthday, Trent. June 18th, just a couple days ago.
I have several questions in there, so I'll have to get back to that. Go ahead and read off anybody's birthday that's put in here.
So far,
if
I'm
you
just
can.
seeing. Oh, here's one. Valerie on June 3rd. Happy birthday to Valerie.
Trent, June 18th, 1963.
Just a young guy, just a kid.
Yeah. Okay, so there was another one earlier, grumping something. Maybe it was in the premiere.
Susan Wade, June 29th. She's got one coming up here in a little over a week.
Yes. Well, I want to say that I want to say happy birthday to all the June babies, because I'm a June baby. We missed out a lot of birthday parties when we were growing up because our birthdays were in the summer. So happy birthday. I hope you have a great birthday.
Also, Nick's Pick's birthday's today. However, her son's birthday was 3 days ago. He turned 18. He became an adult. And
Wow.
the Van Life Voyager's daughter, I just lost it, is on, let me see, I just saw it here. On June 3rd was Kate, I want to say Caitlin's birthday. Her daughter was on June 3rd, Caitlin. So happy birthday to Caitlin.
And I know about somebody else's birthday. I don't know what the name is, but Hybrid Life just had a grandchild. So there's a birthday right now. Happy
Hello,
birthday.
Andy Crafts. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you. And thank you, Kathy Miller, for the super chat. We appreciate that.
Thank you so much. Okay, let me play this for the birthdays today. Let me do this one. Okay, so happy birthday to everybody who has a birthday in June. And maybe we'll do this once a month, wishing everybody that has a special day happy birthday. Anyhow, I think it's kind of cool. Last year I had a big celebration for my birthday because that's when I hit 10K. So I made a mistake. Right now I have 14,500 subscribers. I thought I had 15,000 when I looked at it. I really blew it. So I set up a post about it, then I had to change it 3 times between the videos and the community tab posts and the live streams and all that stuff. Anyhow, so I didn't hit 15K, but that's my next goal. So make sure you share me out, people. Okay, let's see. So let's go back and see if we can find some of the questions that I've missed. And between you and me, maybe we'll find some. Thank you, Gracie, for your super chat. Thank you so much.
A lot of happy birthdays. So very good. A good father is a good father. Char of Hearts.
Okay, let's see. I would have to scroll way back to see the questions, I guess. I don't know how far it had to go back. So let's see. Ice cream cake.
I'm glad to hear. Here's one. What is your birthday wish, Dee? What's your birthday wish?
My birthday wish. My birthday wish is that everybody in the world would finally get past this awful pandemic, get past it, and move forward with their lives, whether it ends or not. Let's start living our lives. Let's enjoy life. Let's find joy and give God the glory. So that's my wish.
There you go. Let's get rid of this pandemic.
Yeah, that's a big one. Okay, let's see. Did you get one? Happy Place Camping. Did you get one at Forever Best Friend of somebody else? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, LCT says happy birthday to you. You share this day with my daughter as well. That's the one you said. Okay.
All right.
Moderator
I think
is
we're up
very
on the questions right now.
I'm just kind of scrolling through. If I'm slow, people bear with me. I don't want to miss, I always miss every the questions. So I am
666 is Yergi's journal, or Jergy's journal is 626. Happy birthday to you. And here's a question.
Yeah.
What are your goals for the coming year, D? B&D Crafts. What are your
There it
goals
is.
for this coming year?
My goals for this coming year on YouTube, my goals are I'm gonna hope that I hit 15K, and in doing that I'll hope I get better at video editing and videography. My pictures, I'm gonna work on it really hard. That's my goals for
I tell
YouTube.
you, D, you've come a long way though with your editing. I mean, from when you first started, we all have. I mean, but
Yeah.
your videos, they really show you've been putting a lot into your editing. They're looking really good.
Yeah, and then for my life goals, most of you guys know I started a second channel. I don't do the spiritual and political, I should say I don't do religions or political stuff on this channel. But I do have strong faith in God and His Son, Jesus Christ. So I started a second channel, which is called, in all caps, D capital N, all caps, God's Word, on YouTube. And my goal is I can inspire people to get back to the basics and read the scriptures and find inspiration and love from that. Know that you are loved by God, and not just people. God loves you. So
Okay,
that's my goal.
Your sister just mentioned that somebody is asking when your birthday actually is. And Dee's birthday is actually June 22nd. It'll be this coming Tuesday.
Yes. Okay. So, and Anne says she loves my second channel. Yeah, I won't be able to post every day on it, 2 or 3 times a week. That's the best I can do. All I'm doing on that channel is reading the scripture, starting in book of Genesis, posing a few food for thought questions, and then giving my perspective on those questions. I will not get into arguments or disagreements with anybody in the chat on the comments. I will appreciate the comments. I will read them, but I will not get into any kind of a argument with people.
Okay,
So,
I want to say happy birthday to Tanya LaForge, 6968. And I'd like to say hello to Dave and Diane, throwing caution to the wind. They're rather new to the community, great people. Just want to say hello to them as well.
And I would say hello to Alberta Hinksman, too. Kaylee, Elaine Johnson, Boardman, aka, is here. Everybody.
Hi, JT.
We have 100, yeah, JT from American Wanderers here, Van Life Voyages. There are so many good channels here. People, if you don't know somebody in this chat, please write down their names, go back later and check out their channel. Watch a whole video, comment something about the video. Don't just hit a like. Tell them something you liked. And then if you do like it, hit the subscribe, hit the bell.
Something you mentioned in your premiere, I think it was, or earlier in this stream, I'm not sure, that I'd like to mention too, is if you have a channel out there you really like a lot, just because they're monetized doesn't mean that they shouldn't have their playlist run. If you have a channel out there you really like a lot, run their playlist, and they will make some money from you running that playlist. They will get the hours in, the ads will get run, even if it's when you go to bed, put it on play and go to bed, go to sleep, or go grocery shopping. and let it run, and you'll be helping that channel out financially, and that's a good way to support a channel that you
Yes.
really like.
And one thing I didn't mention in my premiere is there's a thing called residual income. Okay, so people that are monetized, they may have started their channel 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago. If people go back and watch one of their older videos, there will be ads on them. They will get credit for those ads. So that's how you can help them. Okay.
Here's another question for you, D,
Okay.
from Gonna Cry 96 Tears. Are
Yeah.
you planning any trips to cooler temps and higher elevations this summer?
I was, but I have so much going on. I really can't. That's why I decided to rent a space in this RV park for a few months. Maybe permanently, just to have a home base. But I have so much going on that right now I can't really travel this month for sure. Maybe next month I may go to Flagstaff for a few weeks or a month. We'll see. My mail center is like I have to travel 300 miles just to get to higher elevation, and so that's fine. But it's hard to do all the things I have to do. All my medicals in this area, and all my mail, and just so many things. So I do plan on doing some traveling, but not right away. And I'm enjoying, to tell you the truth, I've never had the air conditioning, so I'm enjoying it too much to want to leave just yet.
I do want to let people know generally where I'm at right now. We are in the state of New York right now. We got here today from Pennsylvania. We're a little behind on our videos, but we're going to have one coming out of Virginia real soon. But we are currently in New York State right now.
So Van Life Voyages does make a point. They say in the live streams, please stay at least 15 minutes. Don't just jump in and jump out. They won't get credit for your being there. And if maybe you're not doing it to give them credit, that's okay. That's your choice. But if you're going to go through the trouble of going to a live stream, stay for a few minutes so that they at least benefit and know that you're there once in a while. So I don't mean to push too hard on that, but I just making that point. Okay, let's see. What did she say? Whoops, I missed one of it. Oh my God, I've always wanted to see
Sometimes
you.
I put myself, so sorry I have to jump back in from K Spirit 1, KT Spirit 1.
Well, sometimes I do too. I go to a live stream. Maxie's got to go to the bathroom. My little dog comes first. I'm sorry. If he got to go, he's got to go. Maybe I have to go to the bathroom. Maybe I can't stick around the whole time. Maybe I'll watch 10, 15 minutes and then leave. But I usually say goodbye if I'm leaving.
Okay, we have a question here from Paula. She's asking, if you do the playlist at night, should you go back and push the like button? That never hurts. It does help a channel when they get likes. It helps when their channel's being watched, and it helps when their channel's getting commented on. But so if you're running the playlist, you can't comment on in every video. The most help you can really give the channel is watching. That's the number one. And then is the comments and the likes.
And Van Life Voyages started something when they were trying to get their hours. What they did is told people, if you watch our playlist, we'll go back and watch yours. And the way they knew that people were watching them, or those people knew that they were watching them back, is make a comment on 2 or 3 of the videos that come up during that playlist, and just make a short comment. I'm here, I'm halfway through the playlist or whatever, I've just finished the playlist. Then they know you watch their playlist, and they will do the same thing for you. So help people, each other. That's what the community is about, is helping each other.
And Anne, I'm going to answer your question without repeating it. Yes, I am. We are. That's all I'm going to say.
All right, I have one more important thing I want to do today. I want to ask anybody that has gotten their channels monetized in the last 3 months, April, May, or June, please type in the chat what month you got monetized and how many subscribers you have so we can recognize that.
Keely has a question.
Go ahead.
When you run a playlist and you hit the mute button, does it not count? That's what I understand too. Now, here's how that works. If you hit the mute button on YouTube, it won't show that you've watched it.
Right.
However, leave the volume on YouTube on, but under your turn the volume on Windows, you can turn it down so you don't hear it, but you haven't muted it on YouTube. You've just muted it on Windows. So you can sleep at night, run the playlist, no sound, and that still works.
Yes,
so
or if you're running it on a phone, you could turn it to the very lowest volume and put the phone in the other room. Then you won't hear it. So there is a ways to get around that. There are ways. So yes, and you can.
Hello, Killer Whale Channel. It's good to see you here.
Yeah, hello. I'm glad you're here. I haven't got to very many of his live streams lately. Every now and then I do. You guys know I'm very, very, very busy lately. I'm trying to maintain my channel and to support everybody that I can, but I cannot support everybody. So does it hurt to run a playlist too often? No. You can only the channel only. Thank you, Killer Well. Thank you for your super sticker. The channel only gets credit for 2 times within a certain period of time. I believe maybe every 3 or 4 months. If you watch
unless you do like Dave and Diane and Caution the Wind just said, he runs it on his computer and on his phone.
Right, different apps. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Or if you log in under if you have more than one channel, you can log in under another name, or on a different computer, it'll also count as 2 times. So that's a good one. Absolutely.
Yeah, very good question. So did some people get in there showing that they have gotten monetized recently? Have you seen that? Yes. Okay. Thrifty Angela was monetized in May. Let's see if anybody else. I know there were a lot of other channels that got monetized this past couple of months. So anyhow, so this here is for the people that have gotten monetized. Bear with me. And this is here for you. All right, so congratulations for all those channels that have gotten monetized in the last few months. They worked very hard to get there, believe me. And they're not done yet, believe me. You're going to keep working your channels. So, let's see.
Well, BD Craft, just keep working at it, my friend. Just keep working at it. You'll get there.
Thank you, KNR Destination. Yeah, hello. How are you doing?
Kyle and Ryan, KNR Destination. I love these 2. They are all
I do too. I love you guys. I hope you're well. I'm sorry I haven't been to your live streams lately. our timings are bad.
Hey, Keith, Ryan, whichever one or both of you, put a link into your channel, please. Let's get some people over there to visit you guys. Great channel.
Yes, please. Okay. Would be awesome if hang on, just what did that say? It would be awesome if there was a closed caption. option on your live videos for the hearing impaired. I tried to set that up. Oh, I do set it up on auto, but it should automatically play. I can't type the whole live streams. I thought I set it up for automatically English, automatic on closed caption. But you're right. For the hearing impaired, it would be good. I need to do more research on how to make sure that happens for the live streams. Maybe afterwards it will do the closed caption. Go ahead, Bob.
A question, and I could answer this for you, but I'm not going to. What would people be surprised to know about you, Dee? Could you post that channel again? I just finished a 4-month of Genesis, a life application study Bible, made a world of difference. So, do any of the moderators know your other channel link? Maybe we could.
Yes, I can type it in the channel, not the link, but I can type the name exactly.
Okay, and what is it that people would be surprised to know about?
Let's see. Probably a lot of things.
Dee had a very unique life growing up, so there's a lot of things out there. And if you watch some of her early videos, you'll probably find out, because she's pretty much an open book. So,
I'm not ashamed to talk about anything. I'm not proud of some things I've done, but I'm not afraid to talk about things. You might be surprised to know, let's see, that I have a beautiful granddaughter, and I just found out. I haven't met them. I may never meet them, but I have great grandchildren. And a lot of people don't know that. And I didn't know it. Only the last month I found out.
Wow.
I don't know how many, or whether they're girls or boys, or when they were born. I have no information and no way to get it. But I heard from a source that is pretty reliable source from their grandfather that I have great grandchildren. So cool. That's the only information I've had. So that might surprise you. It sure surprised me.
It surprises me because I didn't know that. This is the first I've heard of that myself, and I know a lot about you.
Yeah, that's true. Like I said, I just found out about it myself. I'm trying to think. I would really have to think about that question. Maybe I'll think about it and write it down and put it in a video. Something new about me. So, okay, let's see.
I'm going to say one. You would be surprised to know that Dee once popped a wheelie on a motorcycle.
Oh, okay? I did.
That's something
on a 3-wheel motorcycle.
On a 3-wheel motorcycle, she popped the wheelie. Now, how about that? Is that something?
In a bikini, in a 2-piece bikini.
Now, if that surprises you to know that, type in the word surprise.
I have another one. I went parasailing over the ocean in Mexico. I have a picture of that somewhere, but I don't know how to share it. So, yeah, I was kind of not a wild child. I was never wild as a child. But when I left home, I was wild for a few years. So I did a lot of things I shouldn't have done. I did a back dive off a high dive when I was 7 months pregnant with my first child, which was very dangerous, but I didn't do that.
That's not good.
I know. But it's done.
Right.
Yeah. Right. I was the wild child.
Right, popping a wheelie in a bikini is not a good idea either. You know,
but that was in Palm Springs. It was hot. I had a 3-wheel trike with I had a 3-wheel trike with the Corvair engine. Anyhow, yeah, surprise big time. Yeah, I was a wild one at at some point in my life. I'm not anymore. Middle child D, yes. I'm the middle child.
Yes, middle child.
Yeah. I think the wheelie was a great idea. Had a wheelie bar on the back of it, so I couldn't really tip over.
Dave and Diane throwing caution to the wind, of course. That fits his name. Thinks that was a great idea to pop a Willie. But when you have a name like throwing caution to the wind, I guess you would think that.
I have a question here. D, when did you accept Jesus as your Lord? Actually, I accepted Jesus as my Lord at a very young age, but I left the Lord for many, 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 many years. I studied many years, and I didn't like what I found in the churches. So I lost my faith for a very, very long time. And only the last 5 years have I gotten back close to the Lord. So if that answers your question. Okay,
Thank
let's
you,
see.
Keely. Appreciate that. All right, let's see. Middle child, surprise, big time.
Let's see. Rebecca says, I used to interview folks. One woman astronaut was afraid of heights and a cat rescue lady. I can't read the whole thing.
Your sister says that is a surprise. Wow, more great nephews and nieces.
Yeah, I sure would like to find out where they are, who they are, and see them and be a grandma to them. That's why I've adopted a lot of people's children as my great grandchildren or grandchildren, because I don't really have any that I knew of. I have one granddaughter, that's all. And my one son died, he never had any children. And
there's one here. A 69-year-old great grandma living in a box truck in the desert during a heat wave. Wow, that is pretty cool.
What got me to making videos? Okay, well, I never planned to have a YouTube channel. Bob Wells from Cheap RV Living did a video tour of me living in my car. And from that time forward, people were always encouraging me to try to start my own channel. They felt that I had a story to share, that I could inspire people. And that's what got me started. I was finally convinced to start a YouTube channel, and that's why I do it, to inspire and help others. Hopefully that answers your question.
Okay, here's one by Lee Lindsay. I wish more homeless people figured out van life is an option versus a less empowered option. It's a beautiful example of empowerment. The problem is, and van life isn't a free life, though.
No.
You have repairs, you have fuel, maintenance, you have to eat. So you still kind of have to have some kind of an income. If you're totally homeless and diligent and unable to support yourself, van life may not be for them. You could end up somewhere stuck in that van, and
it's not an easy life, and it's not for everybody. Not everybody can live this way. Not everybody would find joy living like this.
Yeah, go ahead.
A lot of people enjoy it on a part-time basis, and that's okay. Let people have their homes. Let them work their jobs. Most of the people that are out here full-timing it, most, I shouldn't say, not all for sure. We have a lot of people that work in full-time jobs and full-timing it, like nurses, nursing our travel buck. They work full-time, but they're full-time RVers.
Sure.
But
I think there could be some homeless people out there that probably could do it, but as a whole, it's not necessarily the cheapest way to go.
No.
So it's not always feasible for them, but it's a good thought, Lee. I agree with you. It's a good thought, no doubt.
Thank you, Ann. My sister said she's proud of me. I'm proud of you too, Annie. I'm proud of you, the way you raised your son, raised your son and taught him how to raise his children. And you're such a good grandma. Anyhow, okay, that's
Yeah, I tell you what, and I agree with you. I'm proud of her too. I remember that first video I saw of her living out of her car, and then where she is today. Huge difference just in a few years. So I can imagine where you've seen where she was many years back to now. But I am so proud of Dee. She's a rock star, and she deserves it so much. We love you, Dee, and everyone does, and it's cool to see where
even
you're at.
I know I've come a long ways. It's not perfect, let's face it. And I'm tried to be so honest. Sometimes, sometimes I'm too honest. It's not always a good thing to share everything about your life with the whole world, but it is what it is. And I'm very transparent. I'm very open, and I get hurt a lot because of that sometimes. But you know, life is all about risks. I'm a risk taker, and I believe that you can learn by taking risks.
Donna Davy pose, I'm very glad you are doing these videos, Dee. You are an inspiration to many of us who have struggled in life. And I'd also like to read Anita Mayers. Yes, I saw your first video and was impressed by your survival instincts and know-how. I also worried about you, Dee, and was so happy to see you made it, and now made it big.
Gonna Cry 96 Tears says van life may benefit a few, but so many have bad drug addictions, not to mention severe untreated mental illness. They need other options. Sometimes there is not other options. That's true, Gonna Cry, but sometimes there is no other options for them unless they get into treatment centers and get off that stuff or get health care for mental illness. Sometimes van life is the only way they can go. And sometimes it's not about drugs in it. Not all homeless people are drug addicts. Not all homeless people are mentally ill. Some people just circumstances put them there. So
Right.
I
Right.
hate to generalize anybody's lifestyle or their choices, because sometimes I started living in a car. I didn't have a choice. I had nowhere to go. I couldn't stay in an abusive marriage, whereas my life was in jeopardy. I had nowhere else to go. I had family lived very far away. They all had families, children. They didn't have room for me. I couldn't have lived with them anyhow. I'm very independent. I want to do everything my way.
Real quick, I'd like to say, Thrifty Angela says, I really want to go back and watch your earlier videos. And that's fine, but just so you know, by then she's already has her box van. Now,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to tell people not to watch her earlier
No,
videos.
absolutely.
Definitely watch them. But if you want to see what it was like when Dee first got started in this life, YouTube her name, Box Van D, and watch Bob Weld's first interview on her. That's where you'll get to see where she recovered from a stroke and moved into this car. And it's really very interesting. And that's where I first found
Yes.
Dee and introduced myself to her after I watched that video.
And if you go back and look at my videos, I did a series of videos, one from my childhood, one from my teen years, and one from my adult life. I talk about my past there. I talk about where I came from, the struggles I had, the choices I made, how I got to where I am today. So if you really want to know more about me, please go back and watch some of my older videos. Go through my playlists and check them out. I didn't separate all the videos on series, but you can go back and look on my channel page and see what the older videos were. Really, though, about the stories of my life are in the past year. Really, I've only been on YouTube 20 months.
And Debbie P says anyone can have the rug pulled out from under them. And that's true.
That's right.
I mean, you don't know what tomorrow offers. It could be great. It could be bad. It may not even be. So you never know. And you're absolutely right. You know, be grateful for every day and just do the best you can. That's all you can ask.
Yes, Lee Lindsay has a comment. Currently, working people are being priced out of homes because of the pandemic, and more folks are living in cars in Wally World parking lots and under bridges. They are the working poor with income. Absolutely true. Absolutely true.
And Holland says there are just as many rich drug addicts as there are poor, and same with mental illness. And that's true.
Yeah. That's true.
Drug addicts doesn't have a financial class to it. Absolutely.
No.
Nor does mental illness.
That's right. So I'll tell you what, you know what? We haven't done a prize. Would everybody like to try to win a prize on my channel today? I have some very good prizes today. If you would like to do this, let's do this. Everybody in the chat, let me put the banner up. Hang on. So
Ronald here says, I have mental illness. YouTube is my help. Thank you, Queen D, and all YouTube channels. Thank God bless from Iowa, USA. And right on, Ronald. And
yes.
Good for you. We're glad we can help with that.
So this is going to be a random prize picker through the StreamYard program, and I'm trying this today. I'm gonna hope it works, and once I do it, I'll have to wait about 5 minutes. Well, so we'll look at comments in between before I do the picking. But right now, everybody needs to get it ready. I'm gonna show you the word that I want you to type in the chat. Everybody do it one time. This is the word you need to type in the chat. All in capital letters, exactly as it's typed on the screen.
Again, let me stress that. Exactly the way you see it typed there. All in uppercase.
Yes.
All uppercase letters and no other characters except for FATHER.
Yep.
Hello, RV Ashes in April. Good to see you here. Adventures in the Heartland is in the house.
All right. Glenda Trustcott, Paula, 3 Generations is here.
Traveling Honcho.
Mystic Bunny, Dakota 92, Pamela Smith. I'm going kind of backwards. Wild Style Vlogs is here. Hello. RV Ashes. Gosh, there's so many. We still have 116 people in here. Up.
Good for you. Good for you.
Unbelievable.
You're a rock star, Dave. You are awesome.
When you think everybody's done, let me know. Then I can go ahead and pull up the screen and run
So what I'm going to do, make sure you got the word in. I'm going to get the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, Mystic Bunny. Let's do it, D.
Okay, let's get up here. It might take a minute even after this. We'll see. Okay, let's get it right here. I don't know if there's audio or not. Just in case, I'll share the audio. So there's a word you see. Can you see that, Bob, or not?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to start collecting the comments now. Right now we have 43 entries out of 100 and some people. Maybe not everybody's there right now.
Well, if everyone didn't get it in, then that's too bad. But go ahead with
it's still coming. Entries are still coming in. Right now 45. We have 45. So we're going to wait. it does say it takes a little while. So if anybody didn't get the word father in the chat, please
It's
type
got to
it
be
down.
all uppercase.
Yes. Okay, I don't see any more numbers coming in. So it says that's it. We're going to draw. Ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, here we
Good
go.
luck, everybody. Good luck, everybody.
We had 46 entries.
And the winner is
Skeeter Hennon. Skeeter Hennon is the first winner. We're going to do this more than once today while we're doing it. So let me write that name down so I don't forget it. And then I'll tell you how to claim your prize after this is over. My pen is out of ink, of course. Skeeter Hennon is new.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the name, but congratulations, Skeeter.
Yes. Yes. Okay, we're going to draw again. So here we go.
Good luck, everybody. There's 47 entries. The winner is... You got Rebel Girl in here.
Rebel
too.
Girl 7. All right.
Oh, wow, I just said that. How funny is that? Congratulations, Rebel Girl 7.
Rebel Girl 7. And I'm going to do one more, people. This is going to be the last draw for the day. Here we go.
Good luck, everybody. And the winner is...
All righty. Kenneth
All
Oak.
right, a.k.a. Kenneth Oakman. Congratulations, buddy.
Yes. Okay, hang on. I'll get this done. Congratulations to all our winners. Hang on. So let's close that. Okay. So now I have let's see if I can bring this one up at the wheel. Okay, on the wheel, we have a mystery camping gift. You won't know what you get till you get it. I have a $10 PayPal gift, a $10 Starbucks from Banderella, a $15 Amazon card, a $20 Amazon card by Blue Wave, a $20 Walmart card by Sister Freebird, a $25 Amazon card, and a co-branded mug by Johnny's Journey, which has her logo and my logo on the mug. So good luck to the first spinner is Skeeter Hennon. Let's shuffle it up first. Oh, here we go.
People, to claim your prize, you have to send Dee an email and let her know that you won, so we have your email. That's a way for us to get your email address, and then we'll send you the prizes.
If you win anything but an Amazon or Starbucks card, we also need your mailing address. I mean, anything but a gift card. I'm sorry. All right, so Skeeter Hennon, you won a co-branded mug from Johnny's Journey. And what I'll tell you is she will need your mailing address. I'll tell you where to send it. Let's close that one. Okay. And I'm going to take that off for today, and then I'll put it back on.
Yeah, take that off for now and then shuffle again.
Right. Okay, this one is for Rebel Girl 7. Here we go. Good luck. All right, the grand prize, $25. $25 Amazon gift by me, and we'll remove that till I want to do it again. So I should write the prize of the one. Okay, Johnny's Journey mug.
Yeah, I remember I used to go back and watch my videos.
Rebel Girl won $25 Amazon, and Kenneth Oakes is the next spinner. So
Kenneth Oakes, Boardman, aka.
Here we go. Good luck, Kenneth. All right, you won a $10 Starbucks card by Banderella, and congratulations to all our winners. And make sure, let me get the information for you. So all you have to do is email me. Hang on, I'll put that on the screen if I can find it. Too many banners in here, Bob. So there's my email address on the bottom of the screen. Please send me an email that's not just saying you won. Tell me what you won in case I forget. Tell me what you won, and I will forward it to the sponsors of the gift. If it's me, I'll just send it. If it's another sponsor, I'll make sure they get your email. So thank you all for coming. I hope you all had a wonderful time. I did, for sure.
I did too. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you all. I appreciate your support. Watch some of my videos. Go check out some other people's videos. We named a lot of channels today that you might. You can always come back and rewatch the live stream if you want to know who you can go check out. So I'm glad we had some good winners. I think we had a lot of fun.
We did. Good night, everybody. Love you all.
Bye-bye. Love you all.